Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing the gameplay video and walkthrough for this season 125 and we will follow the yellow line on the right hand side. There is timestamps for every single fight so you can jump to anyone you want to learn more about. Here is my team that I'm gonna be using this season and for the replacement it's simple like always. You're gonna do tier 2 color for color placement, so only focus tier 2 characters. If you do not have, for example, the red Gotenks, you're gonna use another tier 2 character like the free to play Super Saiyan Blue Goku, like the Shin, and you're gonna focus on Zenkais in the first instance. If you do not have a Zenkai, I would focus the highest star possible character. Other than that, I would really advise you to have at least one yellow in your team. The Zenkai Super Saiyan Gotenks is gonna be the best. If you do not have him Zenkai, you're gonna take a tier 2 yellow and you're gonna use the one that you have higher star. So if your Ultra Vegito is a higher star than your Gotenks, you're gonna use Ultra Vegito, for example. And here is the full tier list. If you didn't watch the guide video, you can pause it if you need a screenshot. Other than that, I think a green, at least one, would be great, but it's not as important as the yellow. So if you do not have the free-to-play Gotenks, you can use the EX Super Saiyan 3 as long as he's 7 star or higher. The best and most important color for this run is gonna be blue. Yellow is the second best, I would say, and third best probably purple. For blues, you have three options. You have the Zenkai Goku, which is the best option, and the Fusing Super Vegito, the LL, plus the free-to-play Super Saiyan Blue Goku, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, sorry, from the Resurrection of F. So use at least two of them. If you have only one, use one. But yeah, blue is gonna be pretty good this season. Other than that, I'm using double red, but it's not a great color. It's an okay color, it's just it's not the best one. And I'm gonna use double purple, which is gonna be nice for the targeting. This Goku is not the best purple. I'm using him just because he's free to play, but yeah, this Super Vegito is gonna be much better. But I guess a lot of people don't have Super Vegito, but they have this Goku because you can farm him at any time with the Z missions. Other than that, if you have the new Super Vegito, the legend one, and the tag Goku and Vegeta, what you're gonna do is replace the Super Vegito with one of the purple you have, the one that is lower star, the one that is not Zenkai, and you're gonna use him in your team. For the tag unit, I would say replace a red. Red is not a great color, it's not that necessary, so if you have the tag unit, you can replace one of the red with them. Or if you have only one blue in your team, you can use the tag unit instead of the other blue. However, since they tag switch, they're not going to be great to use in the top line, so I would really advise you to replace one of the reds for the tag unit. That's all for the replacement. I go more in depth during the guide video, so you can go back to there. It's just during the guide video I didn't explain well for the tag unit what you should replace. And after thinking about it, I think red is the best to do. Other than that, make sure you have the correct attacking art on your character. You're gonna check their stats here. For example, this guy has more blast than strike. We're gonna check the blast. There is only two exception, and it's gonna be this Vegito. You're gonna keep him strike because his equipment is gonna give him strike attack, and his stats are quite similar, so might as well go with strike. Similarly here, this guy, he has quite similar stat with blast and strike, but his equipment gives him blast attack, so you're gonna give him blast. All the other, just double check their stats and make sure they have the correct one. This Gotenks has more strike than blast, so we're gonna keep him strike. For equipment, here is the breakdown. You can pause it if you wish to, but yeah, C equip on everyone, clash equip on everyone, and a third gold equip. Final thing, let me show you my art boost and friendship. I don't have much friendship, so it's not gonna be that important, to be honest, in this new TOP format. And art boost, no one is art boosted. During this video, I'm gonna skip the replays. I don't have that much time today, so we're gonna go quickly, but I will show you how to target and how to position all your characters. Now let's get to fight number one. The first one is gonna be in the middle, and there is the revival Frieza that we're gonna take last. So he's blue, and we're gonna put the green unit at the top. If you have EX percent 3 Gotenks, put EX percent 3 Gotenks, and the green will take most damage from the enemy. If you didn't know, the top row is the row that will be attacked the most from the enemy team. and hopefully he will keep safe all the other characters. If you have the LL or Legends, not LL, Super Vegito, the new one, what you're gonna do is replace the Vegeta with him, and he's gonna be your purple. If you have the tag unit, the tag Resurrection of F, the 1% sparking, you're gonna replace one of the blue with them. If you cannot, replace one of the red, and you should be fine. But I would advise for this fight to use the tag instead of one of the blues. For targeting, it's gonna be pretty simple. Since you have double blue in the middle row, we're gonna take the red unit first. Then we're gonna take the yellow with our double red attacking late. After that, I'm gonna take another red, yeah, with the double blue. Then we're gonna move on to the green enemy, and then we're gonna have the two blues at the very end of the fight. Now let's see the result. I'm gonna be skipping fights because I don't have too much time, so sorry about that if you like to watch the replays. And let's see the result. Okay, only the Gotenks and the Goku took damage, which is great, and that's what we wanted. Now let's move on to fight number 2. For this one, there is triple purple, so what we're gonna do is put a yellow in the top row and target the purples at the end. But we're gonna target only 2 of the purples, and I will explain why. Before that, what we're gonna do is put 2 blues in the middle. Having a blue in the middle is gonna be important for this fight. We're gonna have 1 purple and 2 red outside the middle area. I put 2 red, but you can put anyone that isn't green here and it should be fine. So if you have the new Legend Super Vegito, I would replace the purple with him, and he should be okay in your team. If you have the new tag unit, I would replace one of the reds in your team with the tag unit, and I would swap this. I would put the tag unit in the middle and your purple in the bottom. Legend Super Vegito or a Zenkai purple, it doesn't matter. But here is my team for this fight, and what we're gonna do is take out the red unit because we have the yellow in the top row. The red unit is gonna be the most threatening, and then we're gonna move to the tag unit. The tag unit is purple turn 1, but reverse purple turn 2, so they will do a lot of damage if we keep them. Then third, what we're gonna do is take out the blue unit. So fourth, we take the yellow, and our reds can target them. Then after that, we're gonna take the 2 purple at the very end. Let's see the HP. Basically, only the yellow Gotenks took damage, which is great. Now we move on to fight number 3. I just corrected the overlay on the right hand side, it was a little bit wrong. But for this fight, since we have 3 red enemy, we're gonna put double blue in the top so they take the damage. We're gonna have at least 1 purple in the middle, it's gonna be really important so we can eliminate the green enemy. And other than that, if you have only 1 blue in your team, you're gonna put him alone on the top and put the other character that you wanted to take in the bottom. And the tag unit Goku and Vegeta does not count as blue, so do not put them in the top. This is a big mistake if you do that. Now the tag Goku and Vegeta, the Super Saiyan blues, you can replace the red unit with them and you should be fine, and you can put them in the middle here. And the second red unit, you can put it in the bottom, and it's going to be important to put your second red in the bottom, or 1 red if you have the tag unit. And if you have Legend Super Vegito, you can put him instead of this Vegeta. If your Legend Super Vegito is dropping low in HP, what you can do is put him instead of the green and put your Legend Super Vegito in the bottom row. But hopefully he's not dropping and he should be fine. Now let's get to the fight itself. We're gonna take out the green of course first because our blues are in the top row. Then after that we're gonna take a yellow, and we're gonna take the Roshi. Then we're gonna focus the second yellow too because we want to take the 3 reds at the end. And I think I would take the Gohan at the end because he's the most recent. Let's see the HP. Perfect for everyone, only the top 2 characters took damage, but that's great. Now let's move on to fight number 7, or number 4, sorry, not 7. There is 3 green enemies, so you guessed it, double purple is gonna go to the top row. If you have the Legend Super Vegito, you're gonna replace one of the purple for him. If you have 1 purple only in your team, you're gonna put that purple solo in the top row, do not put anyone else, and the tag unit does not count as a purple. Now if you have the tag unit, you're gonna replace the blue that you have in the middle with the tag unit, and the other blue is gonna go to the bottom. Now if you have the 2 blues like me and none of them is the tag unit, you're gonna put the one that is lower HP For me, they are same HP, but this guy has lower stats, so I'm gonna put this guy in the bottom and try to heal him. Other than that, we're gonna put two characters that are not red in the middle. If you do not have a choice and you must put red, then put red. It's gonna be fine. For targeting, what we're gonna do is take the blue unit first, since we have a green in the middle. Then we're gonna take the red unit. We have one of the blues outside the middle area. Then we're gonna take another blue because we want to take the three greens at the very end. And let's see the result for this fight. Okay, great, thus the purples took damage, but all the others are quite healed. Now let's move on to fight number 5. There is 3 reds, so we're gonna take them at the end and put our double blue in the top row. For this fight, we're gonna also have one of our reds in the bottom row, and it's gonna be important so we can target the yellow enemy second and protect the purple that we have in the middle. He has a low chance to get attacked, but it's not that crazy if he gets attacked once, regardless. For the replacement, if you have only one of Super Vegito or the tag unit, you replace the one that you have for the purple. If you have both, you remove both the purple and green and put the tag unit and purple Super Vegito in the middle area. Now, this character has a blast, so we're gonna put it in the middle, and this character has more blast, so we're gonna put it here. This character has more strike, so we're gonna put it here, and have only blues in the top row. So if you have only one blue in your team, make sure only one blue is in the top row. And if you need a second character, you can take a red and put him in the bottom row with Gotenks. Now, for targeting, what we're gonna do is take out this Danimba and this Ub with our red at the end of turn. Then we're gonna go with this baby, and after that, I'm gonna take out the EX Majub, the Danimba, and we finish with the EX baby. We took basically no damage and everyone is healed. Now let's move on to fight number 6, which is similar to the one that we did before, but just a 3-fister. So triple purple, we're gonna put a yellow in the top row. Now for this fight, if you have the Super Vegito, you replace the purple with him. If you have only the tag unit, you're gonna replace also the purple. If you have both, the tag unit is gonna replace one of the red and Super Vegito one of the purple, and I'll actually swap them and put the tag unit in the middle and Super Vegito in the bottom. Now for targeting, what we're gonna do is quite simple. We're gonna take out the yellow unit first because it can not the yellow, the red unit first because it can threaten our yellow in the top row. Then second, I'm gonna take out the tag unit because they can tag switch turn 2 and they can do damage to us. Then after that, it's gonna be the Krillin. Then we move on to the other Krillin, which is the yellow that is gonna go fourth, and the 2 EXs at the very end. Now, this fight is not gonna do any damage to us because it's just a 3-fister, but let's see the result. And maybe we got unlucky. No, not at all. So we are pretty healthy. And now we move on to fight number 7. You have 2 yellow and 2 green enemies. I would advise you to take the 2 yellows at the end and put reds in the top row, because if you put 2 purple in the top row and you take the greens at the end, your purples will be exposed to the double yellow from the enemy. You cannot eliminate the 2 yellow enemies fast enough. If you have only one red unit, put only the solo red unit in the top row. And if you have the tag Goku and Vegeta, you're gonna replace one of the red units for the Gotenks, or you can replace the yellow Gotenks for the tag unit. It's gonna be fine either way. I'll probably replace the Gotenks because double red is gonna be more helpful in this fight. If you have the legend Super Vegito, one of the purple is gonna go for the Super Vegito, the legend one. For the targeting, we're gonna take out the blue enemy first. That's because we need to eliminate him so he doesn't attack type advantage versus our red. Then second, we have either the purples or the yellow, and I'm thinking about the purple because I have my yellow Gotenks supering. You can take a yellow if you are scared he attacks your middle row. It's fine either way. If for example your let's say your purple is low HP in the middle row, I would advise you to take one of the yellows and swap them around. Fourth is gonna be yellow by default, and the 2 greens will go at the end. And let's see the damage from the enemy. It shouldn't be too much. We have our double red in the top row, They should take all the damage, no problem. Let's see the result. Yeah, pretty great. Our purple didn't get hit, and our reds took a little damage. Now let's move on to fight number 8, which is the hardest of this TOP run. I'm saying that because this fight has triple red and double purple. Now, you usually want to take the triple red at the end and leave the two purple before, but this Nappa has 2 lives. So do you take him early on because do you take him later on for the 2 life and put yellow in the top row? You cannot do that because of the triple red that will do a lot of damage to your yellow. So what you're gonna do is put our double blue in the top row and try to eliminate the Nappa early on before the reds. The triple red enemy will go at the end. We're gonna need at least 1 yellow in this fight, so we do damage to the Nappa. Double purple will go in the middle to eliminate the green enemy. And here you're gonna put a red. You can put anyone you want and it should be fine as long as it is not a green. For replacement, what I will do is purple Legends Vegito can go in the middle row. The tag unit can go in the bottom row, and that should do it. For targeting, the green unit need to go first because of our double blue in the top row. Then after that, what we're gonna do is target either the Nappa or the Broly. I'm gonna go with the Nappa, so we try to eliminate him start of turn 2 with the yellow Gotenks. Then we're gonna go with the Broly, and we're gonna finish with the triple red, and hopefully we full KO, and that Nappa 2 life mechanic is not gonna bite us back. I'm not too sure, to be honest. It's possible we don't full KO, but let's see. The HP is good, and let's see the rival team. Perfect, we eliminated, no problem. So it was the hardest, but we did pretty well versus it. Now let's move on to fight number 9, which is super easy. You have 2 ways to approach this fight. Either put your double blue in the top row and eliminate the reds at the end, or like me, put your reds in the top row and eliminate the yellows at the end. Both are viable. If you put double blue in the top row, what you're gonna need to do is eliminate the green enemy at the start so he doesn't worry you for your blues, and eliminate the 2 reds at the end, so the last 2 characters. And second, I would eliminate the blue enemy, I would say. Now let's go back to our team. I'm gonna put my lower HP blue in the bottom row so he heals. This Vegeta is higher HP than Goku, so we're gonna put Goku here. I'm gonna advise you to put at least 1 purple in the middle. Actually, I'm gonna put Vegeta, he does more damage. And I would also advise you to put 1 green in the middle. If you have the Legends Super Vegito, he's gonna be here instead of this purple. If you have the tag unit, I would advise you to put it in the middle, and in the bottom area put whatever blue is lower HP in your team so you can heal him. Now for targeting, we're gonna take out the blue first, obviously, because we have red top row. Then second, it's gonna be one of the red unit because we have one of the blues attacking late. Then it's gonna be a green, then it's gonna be a red, and we finish with the 2 yellows at the very end. I'm actually taking the EX because he does less damage. Let's see the HP. Pretty great, does go thanks to some damage, and our blue heal. Now we're gonna move to fight number 10. There is triple blue enemies, so you're gonna take them at the end and put a green in the top row. We have double green enemies and 1 purple. We need to eliminate the purple early on, of course, because that character is gonna be a threat to our green. I'm not taking the double red because there is triple blue enemies and they're gonna struggle versus them. If you have the Legends Vegito, replace one of the purple that is lower star, that is not Zenkai, and you should be okay. And the tag unit is gonna replace one of the blues in the middle. For the targeting, we're gonna take the purple first, obviously, then the 2 greens, and we move on to the triple blue like this. We shouldn't lose too much HP, this is just a 3-fist, and yeah, basically everyone is max HP. And we move on to fight number 11. This one has double purple, so we're gonna take them at the end and put a yellow in the top row. We're gonna need at least 1 blue here. You can have double blue if you want, but yeah, at least 1 blue so we can eliminate the red enemy. You can do double blue if you wish to, it's gonna work too. I opted for double red. Actually, I'm gonna do double blue and save this super for the next fight. We're gonna have the green in the bottom row because we're gonna attack the blue enemy second, and we're gonna have the purple here. You can put anyone low HP, for example, if the other purple is low HP, and it's gonna work. In terms of replacement, purple Legends Vegito is gonna come here, and the tag unit is gonna come for the blues. One of the blues that is, I would say that is a higher HP, so the other blue can heal this fight. For targeting, what we're gonna do is take the red unit first, then second is gonna be the blue unit with our green. Then after that we have the yellow unit, since we have one of our red attacking early turn 2. Then it's gonna be the green, and we finish with the 2 purple at the end. Hopefully we don't take any damage, and I don't expect it to take any damage, to be fair. Let's see the result for this fight. And yeah, just the yellow took damage, but it's not that major. Now let's move on to the last one, which is fight number 12. For this one, there is double purple, they need to go at the end, and the red need to go first, because our yellow is gonna go to the top row. We're gonna have double blue in the middle, that will be important to eliminate the red enemy. If you have the tag unit, you're gonna replace actually one of the blues for the tag unit, and you should be fine. Then we're gonna have double purple in the bottom row. This is gonna be important, so we can target the green enemy second. If you have Legend Super Vegito, we can replace one of the purple with Legend Super Vegito, of course. Now let's move on to the targeting. The red unit is gonna go first, then second we're gonna target the green unit. That's why we have double purple in the bottom row. Then after that, what we're gonna do is either target the yellow or the blue, and I'm opting for the yellow because we have a red attacking early turn 2, and late turn 3 they will attack the blue unit, and we finish with the double purple. And this is our last fight. We did pretty well. I double checked, we full KO'd every fight, so it was relatively easy. Our HP didn't drop that much, just the yellow toward the end, because we put him in the top row. Let's see the overall score. Now this season everyone is summoning on Super Vegito, so I'm not sure if the score is gonna be enough for the 1kcc, but I hope it will be. As of now, it's Friday afternoon. It shouldn't be that much trouble. You have the threshold at 44 million. I believe we're gonna be safe for the 1kcc, but you never know. I have never seen it. No, actually 30 million, not 44. Never mind. I think we'll be enough. I would predict around 50.5 million for this season. Let's see how it goes. And I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you have any question, let me know in the comment. Have a good one, and goodbye.